Hello folks, Railfan Ron here. Welcome to another video, and today we're going to do something a little bit different from what I normally do with the trains. See, last night I was tracking some storms here in the area, and a very bad destructive tornado struck not more than 7-8 miles away from here. And it touched down 3 times across the lower part of Michigan, and did some pretty good devastation. I tracked it all the way through, and it was a mean storm. So we're going to set out today, and we're going to go take a look at things. I'm going to do this with a lot of respect. I know there's a lot of people that's going to be scrambling around still because this just happened last night, and there's homes destroyed, people are devastated. And then I'm not doing this for the sake of entertainment. Understand that. I'm doing this for a message. I want to show the devastation that these storms can do, are capable of doing. And I'm hoping that somebody will see this and take these storms seriously. When you get a tornado warning, you need to take it seriously. It's life-threatening. We're going to go see a series of homes being destroyed. Keep in mind that this is very fresh and it just happened. I'm not going to go running in there and getting in people's way. There could be rescue efforts taking place, and if there is and they need my help, I'll help. There's going to be a lot of utility work going on. A lot of people scrambling everywhere. It's going to be a mess, I'm sure. I used to be a volunteer firefighter back in my younger day for about 6 years, and so I understand these things firsthand. So I have the resources and I have the time, and I'm going to go out and attempt to get some photos for you because I want to communicate these things. These tornadoes and these severe thunderstorms are life-threatening, and they need to be taken very seriously, and a lot of people don't. Okay, just to put this into context for you, I'm trying to show this off my other phone. This is a map of a tornado probability. This is for current right now, this evening, and this is as bad as I've ever seen it since I started following the weather and storms about, some 3 years ago. The blue dot is where we're located, and right there in the center is a very, very extreme high probability for tornadoes. In fact, with this kind of warning in place, they're basically saying that it's going to happen. It's not a question of if. It will happen. So I'll be watching. We'll be tracking them tonight. This is just tornadoes. This is not severe thunderstorm map. This is a tornado only threat that I'm showing right here. I've never seen it that big before. I've never seen it that drastic. All right, so today is March 10th, 2026, and it's at 11:45 a.m. And I'm tracking some storms that's going to be moving into the area this afternoon. They don't look quite as serious at the moment on the map, but they will soon because we have a very, very stable condition to support some serious tornadoes and some serious thunderstorms this evening. So I'm going to be on this. I really have a bad feeling about this, so I'm going to be watching it closely, and we'll be tracking these storms as they come through. Hope for the best. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to document this moment right now. It's really calm out here, calm and warm, which is exactly what it's like before a severe thunderstorm strikes. You can feel the moisture in the air, and you can see it in the atmosphere and the warmth. It's all perfect setup for a disastrous storm. Okay, I want to try to put into context a little bit about where this tornado struck and where we're going. Right along the Indiana-Michigan state line. The blue dot is where I'm located now. Tornado first struck right up here just to the north of Edwardsburg, and we're going to follow this line up into Cassopolis and take M60 across where it briefly struck in Vandalia and a little bit to the east, and it also stirred up some things there in Jones. We're going to go through all of those. And then we're going to come into Three Rivers, where it struck really hard here. They took a hard hit in Three Rivers. This is where the PDS tornado warning came out. And we're going to go ahead and follow this on up. And there's some other areas through here. Mendon was mentioned. The tornado path in this area wasn't touched down, but it was following pretty much the path of this whole road. And so there's likely to be, something through there. And then when we get on up here into Union City, it struck again for the third time, and Union City took a direct hit as well. So we're going to travel from my home all the way up here to Union City, Michigan, and back. All right, and so we're going to travel some back roads from home into Michigan and up into Edwardsburg, and then we're going to cut up into Three Rivers, and we're going to continue east to go into Union City, and which is just to the north of Coldwater right here. And we'll see what we can see. All right, here we go. Okay, so to put this in perspective, for me anyways, we are literally starting this journey right out of my driveway. And here we go. Okay, this is a first sight of some devastation that we found. This is just to the north of Edwardsburg. This is probably about 7 or 8 miles away from my home. And looks like it came in behind these houses that are devastated. All these trees are down. And then it came over this way, and it come right on through those houses right over there. In fact, that one right there took a really hard hit, and it crossed the road and right on over there, and then off into the field it went. So this is our first stop. This tornado was, I tracked it last night. And it was a serious tornado. It was a big one, and it struck 3 times during its course between here and in Junction, Michigan, and it struck 3 times. Three Rivers, Michigan took a hard hit, and that's kind of where we're headed to next. But my heart goes out for all these people that's involved. This is a terrible tragedy indeed. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Okay, so we're here in Three Rivers, and they're not going to let us up through town. They got the whole road shut off. We can see Menards here, and it's definitely messed up, to say the least. So we're kind of backtracking a little bit, and we're going to find another way around. Yeah, we can see the trees all toppled off here, and to the left the fence is all knocked down. It came right over the hill here at the landfill. Okay, we're on a back road here coming through Three Rivers. We're just kind of going with the flow of traffic. Oh yeah, we're on the other side of the Menards building. Wow, busted a hole right through the side of it. Yeah, we're going to have to follow traffic here. Okay, so down this way, utility companies are really hard at work right now, so we need to stay out of their way. There's still some emergency vehicles roaming around too we need to stay out of the way of, so we'll kind of hold them back. Got a nice look at things right here. There is one part that I have to explain. When I got into Three Rivers, Michigan, I had pictures of the Menards there. The entire roof was completely gone, and the side of the building was cut through in a V pattern, just as if the thing just sliced right through the building. And the roof is caved in, and there's a lot of weather destruction right there in the area. And I stopped and I walked out to the corner to begin filming some of this, and I don't know what happened. Something happened, and right at the beginning of the filming, my phone stopped, and I didn't know it. And I ended up filming everything with the phone not running. And unfortunately, I don't have those photos to show you. I wish I did, because they were really good stuff. Okay, so we're here in town in Three Rivers. But we're kind of being redirected on back roads off the main roads. So we're still following the flow of traffic. But there's a lot of destruction up here that I'm seeing that I wasn't able to get a shot of. We came real close to this elementary school. Looks like we're blocked off up here too. Alright, I'm not gonna go up there and get in their way. Looks like we can get through, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get in their way. So far, all the street lights, all the stoplights are out. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this whole town, or a large portion of it, is without power. the railroads here clearing off the track. They got debris on the track. You can see across that pond over there where it hit, took down a lot of trees. Big tree down here on the left, looks like it was probably blocking the road at one time. They got it cut off. Some more trees down here that's turned over. Yeah, it definitely came through here too. Oh, look at those cars. Tree right down on top of that pickup truck. Holy cow. Looks like it hit hard here to the right. They got a crane up in the air lifting large trees up and out of the way. There's a huge tree dangling in midair by that crane. Wow, this is a mess. I feel sorry for these people. Yeah, I'd say it came right through here. Way. All these houses got hit. Okay, we're coming into Union City. There's definitely some damage here. these people ahead of us are doing. I mean, really. Yeah, these people got their hands full. It looks like a trampoline, or at least it was, wrapped around a tree. Looks like it might have come through here. Oh wow. Let's circle around and see that again. This is the back side of a church. Here's another angle of the church. Okay, this is in Three Rivers. This is just to the east of Three Rivers. Got some trees down here. And I'm right now. Okay, and then across the street. They got hit really hard over there. As you can see right there. And it's like that clear on the other side of the hill there. And again, I'm close enough to get these pictures, but I'm not going down in there. I don't want to get in their way. There's emergency vehicles still down there too, so they may be doing some rescue work still. Who knows? But after seeing this video, anybody who sees it, I really hope they take a tornado warning seriously. That's what this is all about. Okay, so that's the best I can do. That's all I got. Like I said, I didn't want to get in anybody's way. It's not a good thing to be out there driving through there in the first place, especially this fresh, because you're just going to get in people's way, and they're trying to help themselves. They're trying rescue efforts and utility efforts and whatever they got to do. This catastrophe just happened to them, and so I'm not going to get in anybody's way, but I will help if they need it. And so far, so good from what I saw. And this is the best pictures that I could get to you without being a burden to anyone. And I don't encourage anyone to be going out driving through a tornado scene just to see what happened. Number one, it's not good respect. It's poor respect for the people who became victims. And number two, you're going to get in the way of an active emergency scene. And the less people that's out there gawking, the easier and safer it is to perform rescue efforts, getting equipment in and out of places. It's important. So the best thing that you can do is to stay away. Maybe 3 or 4 days later, after everything's calmed down, maybe go take a look or something. But be respectful about it if you do. This is a life-ending catastrophe to these people. I mean, they just lost everything, their entire house and everything in it. You got to have utmost respect for that. In the meantime, please, when you get a severe thunderstorm warning or you get a tornado warning, take it seriously. Very seriously. Get you a weather radio. Get on one of these apps that's online that you can follow the weather, the storm chasers. That's what I do. I actually, I don't consider myself a storm chaser, but I like to digital chase storms, and I know how to read the weather radar really good, and I know what to look for, and I can follow these things, and I pretty much know what's happening when it happens. And that's why I went out there today. when you get a tornado warning, you got to take it seriously. It means there's a tornado in the area. They also have what they call a PDS tornado warning, which is like the highest standard warning you could ever receive. PDS stands for particularly dangerous situation. Now, up there in Grand Rapids, they had a PDS tornado, and they issued a PDS warning simply because it means the tornado is on the ground and currently doing destruction. And when you hear that tornado warning, you need to get into serious survival mode. I mean, really, you're scrambling to save you and your family's life. You have to, because there ain't no time. When these tornado warnings are issued, you don't have much time, because they issue these warnings as soon as they see a probable cause of a tornado. And usually when that happens, it happens fast, and there ain't much time to act. So when you know about a tornado, just do it. Have a plan in place and just do it. It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, well, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. Keep on chugging.